Tzu Chi's disaster relief and medical team held a gathering to introduce Tzu Chi to the staff of the hospital they are staying at in Nepal. Behind the gathering, the kitchen volunteers played an important role to make the event a success. But first, let's take a look at how the hospital staff were deeply touched to see Tzu Chi volunteers travel long distances to deliver aid to quake survivors in Nepal, and therefore make a vow to pay the love forward.
Tzu Chi volunteers and Tima doctors, joined by hotel staff, perform sign language songs at the hotel where they're staying.
Thank you for being a fantastic customer, and thank you very much for supporting this country.
Tzu Chi volunteers organized this gathering to introduce Tzu Chi to the hotel staff.
The staff here give us a lot of support and also allow our kitchen volunteers to use the kitchen.
As volunteers showed them video clips of the recent quake, staff were reminded of the severity of the tragedy. Fortunately, staff were also comforted to see Tzu Chi volunteers deliver relief aid.
No, the program it's very fantastic. It's very touchy. I felt crying.
As a leader, as a hotel director, I have learned a lot from today's ceremony. I will use this as part of my day-to-day routine at work.
Seeing how Tzu Chi volunteers give of themselves so selflessly, the hotel's general manager also made a vow to pay the love forward and care for the people around him.
We've got fresh broccoli and cashew nuts. Let's make soup today, in addition to the instant rice.
To make the gathering a success, 4 kitchen volunteers work in a 6.6 square meter space to prepare food for 60 guests. Due to the limited space, 2 kitchen volunteers cut the ingredients on a small table, while the other volunteers crouched down to select vegetables.
This is spoiled. Seeking medical treatment here is different than in Taiwan, so we must be careful about sanitation.
The volunteers washed the vegetables several times to make sure they're clean, and then they found there were no pot lids.
People here don't seem to use pot lids, so we had to use pots and plates to seal the pots.
With their culinary skills, the kitchen volunteers are providing nutritious meals to Tzu Chi volunteers so they can carry out their relief work to the best possible effect.